Hey guys, this is Sam at Bruno's Bulldog Ranch. This is Henry. He's an 8-week-old English Bulldog puppy. We are making our first YouTube video today, so I wanted to kind of show the puppies their care on clipping their nails, cleaning their folds, cleaning their ears, cleaning their tail pockets, just kind of talking about their food, what's in their puppy packs, what to expect, how to correct some behavior issues. A couple things to talk about with behavior and training. Sit, good boy. Is, you know, they bite a lot. They are notorious chewers. They bite a lot. They constantly want to be chewing on something. So it's very important to start off as soon as you get them home, day one. I know you're going to want to be cuddling on them and loving on them, and you're just so excited to be home. But if they start biting you, correct it. Say no and correct it. Don't let them bite on you. I don't care how cute they are. I know you're getting wiggly butt over here. I don't care. Say no and give them a toy to chew on. They don't need to be biting you. They don't need to be biting your kids. Toys. Give them toys. Give them toys. Give them all the toys. So I wanted to start going over just kind of their care, hygiene with them. So with these guys in their kennel or their pen, whatever you're gonna use, we use blankets because it's the easiest thing to wash. We have spent probably $1,000 on dog beds in the last 5 years. And every time our females just pee on it. So it's super frustrating to go and buy a $50 bed for them and then they pee on it. So cots are good, or blankets, something that you can wash, because the females are really bad about peeing on anything cloth. So that's just some potty tips. But because of that, you can't be giving your puppy a bath every single day. So we use this waterless shampoo. You can get it at Walmart. I typically put these in the puppy packs, but sometimes they're hard to come by. And usually if I'm at Walmart and I see them and they have like a whole stockpile, I take all of them at one time. Don't judge me, because our puppy packs need them and we use them a lot too. So we just kind of squirt it a couple pumps down their back, probably about 3. That's a pretty good size. And then just rub it in, rub it on their head, kind of rub them down with it. Give them a nice little puppy massage. Yeah, what is that, huh? We haven't used this on them at all. So he's like, what are you doing to me? So again, just this waterless shampoo from Walmart. This one is coconut lime. The other one is like lavender, oatmeal and lavender, I think, and we like that one too. It's purple. We like both of them. We get whatever's available. Another thing that we like from Walmart that I put in the puppy packs are these Vibrant Life wipes, and they're vanilla coconut flavored. It's the only ones that they have, but they're kind of expensive. For like 100 count bag, they're like $7 or $8. So we normally just get packs of the Parent's Choice, the non-scented one, and the sensitive care ones. They're cheaper and you get more, and you use wipes all the time. So that one's not open. So let me just kind of show you the wipes and what we wipe, if I can get it out. So these guys, you need to wipe their face. Let me move this closer. He's like, what are we doing? Ooh, what was that? So these guys have these little rolls here. They need to be wiped. And you need to start doing this because you can tell he's like, what are you doing? And just kind of wipe it. So like his white side of his face could get a tear stain really bad. Apple cider vinegar in their food or their water every day will help with the tear stains tremendously. Other things to do is kind of clean out the inside of their ears. You can do this with all the same wipe. Just kind of clean out their ears, get them used to it, and just kind of clean them out, wipe them down. And this is why it's important to start doing it now, because he's not really used to it because we haven't been having to do it. They don't have tear stains right now. And then he's got a cute little tail, so it's not bad at all. His poop should fall down just fine. But maybe in between baths, like once or twice a week, just go up under that tail and just kind of clean it out. Now, if you keep it moist under there, it's going to get infected. Same thing with these. When you wipe these with cloth or wipes, you want to take something dry and dry it and make sure they're good and dry. So another thing, if he'll sit still, I don't know if he's going to. His nose is pretty nasty. Let me get another wipe. So you can wipe their nose, but there's some stuff, like if their nose gets dry, the good stuff for it is either coconut oil or bag balm or Aquaphor. You can put that stuff on their nose and it helps so much. But his nose was a little bit dirty. I know. And so these guys will all get baths before they go home. We'll send home the wipes or the Vibrant Life. They have a big bag at Walmart, but we always send the little bags home. And then the waterless shampoo. These are huge things for grooming with these guys and keeping them smelling good, because like I said, sometimes they pee or poop on their bed and you don't have time, or you don't want to give them a bath every day because it's bad for their skin. And these are lifesavers. We live by them. We have them everywhere in our house. So look at that cute little face. So anyways, wiping them, cleaning their folds on the sides of their face. And right now his nose rope isn't super huge, but even lifting it up there and cleaning there as well. So super important to kind of start this routine daily. A lot of people do it nightly, like their bedtime routine. And it's just important for them to get used to it. So next we're going to do the nails. So I was going to talk about nails, but we're just going to talk about this butt. Talk about the butt. Talk about the butt. Can we talk about your butt? And it's cute. It's a cute little butt. Okay, so now we'll talk about nails. Look at those wrinkles. Look at those wrinkles. Anyways, so nails. We love the Dremel. When you cut nails with clippers, sometimes you need to still cut them with clippers, so we have both. But sometimes it leaves them sharp, and you don't want them jumping on kids with sharp nails. So we use a Dremel with their nails. With these guys, it's super easy to Dremel them down, and sometimes they hate it and sometimes they're fine with it. So it's important to, if you're going to use this, to kind of let them get used to it first. Show them that it's not going to hurt them. Obviously don't let them touch the Dremel part, but this part vibrates too. And so like he knows that it's not going to do anything to him. Now, I haven't Dremeled their nails before. They're 8 weeks. They haven't had to have their nails Dremeled. So we'll see how he does. And I just hold it like a pencil and then start Dremeling the nails. See, he's still checking it out. Trying to pull his paw back just a little bit. No, don't put your face on it. And I just try to guard their face from it. As they get older, it's definitely easier to have somebody hold them while you do this. Tony's the holder and I'm the Dremeler, if that's a word. Is Dremeler a word? It is now. That one's a little long. It's going to need to be quick first. So he's not like freaking out about it, but he's like very interested in the Dremel. And it's just good to do it this way, because then they're not going to scratch your kids. They're not going to scratch you. The worst is being scratched by nails. No, get your head back. Good boy. Good boy. And not all of them are like this. He's starting to get a little wiggly. He's like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't like this. So those are kind of like the standard care things for them. That's high. Oops, sorry. So that's standard care for them. They need their nails clipped, trimmed to your discretion, really, but at least once a month. And especially like with these guys, you could probably do it every 2 weeks with them. electric toothbrushes on their feet. We'll do low. On their feet like this, kind of gets them used to that vibration. And then that way when you do this, it's not, you know, something totally new. Now I will say this gets plugged into a charger. And we wish that we would have got, am I doing that wrong? Yeah. The one that is electric because, okay, I'm done with that. Because then we would just have to plug it up and use it, because sometimes it's hard to find, you know, the charger for that. Now I just leave it plugged in the kennel. Now that we have a spot for it, we just leave it plugged in and it's fine. But I don't know that it's good for the battery to be plugged in all the time. So like now that I've done his nails, I'll do the rest of their nails, and I'll take it back out there and put the battery on the charger and it will stay there. But I don't think it's good for it to be on the charger all the time. But if you don't do it like that, then when you want to use it, the battery's dead. So anyways, that is all the self-care we're going to talk about with these guys. And yeah, now I'm going to show you what's in the puppy packs. So to kind of talk about the fingernail clippers that we use, the dog clippers that we use, and kind of like what ages we use. So we use the fingernail clippers first, just like our normal fingernail clippers. We use it at 2 weeks, and then we clip every 2 weeks until they go home. And then we can get away with using these until about 12 to 13 weeks. And then we've got to switch over to the toenail clippers. But most of the time you can skip these and just go right into these. But there is a middle one of these that we don't have. So we have a puppy clipper, and then they have an adult clipper. And then this is like the huge clipper. I don't know the names or sizes, but this makes it easier to trim them, but it also can cut their quick really easy. So like we use this for our poodles, our golden retriever, the ones that have really thick nails. Our bulldogs, if we keep them cut pretty good, trimmed, we can get away with using this. And we really just clip enough to trim it. We don't clip enough to get close to the quick, because that's uncomfortable for them, and then they associate a bad experience with getting their nails clipped. So we try to not do that. So we try to just clip a little bit, and then we Dremel the rest of it out. So this is our number one go-to. We have these just to trim, and then we Dremel it down to where we want it to be. So these are our go-tos for nail clippings. And then brushes, this one has hair in it because I just gave somebody a bath and used it. To groom, we love brushes like this. You can get them at Petco, Amazon, PetSmart, anywhere like that. It just pulls a lot of the bulldog hair off. Highly recommend it. I have started using these in the shower. I'll put their shampoo on, and I just use my shampoo and conditioner on them. Makes a huge difference. So I'll just put their shampoo on, kind of lather it up, and then I use this to brush it into their coats. I've seen it on TikTok and I started doing it and I love it. And you can see it pulls a lot of hair off. So that's just being brushed in the shower. That's not being brushed outside or anything. So that's kind of care items that I think are essential. You know, keeping their toenails trimmed. You know, they shouldn't be having these long lanky nails, because that mess with their joints and kind of how they walk. They can walk funny. They really need to be trimmed down really good. I think I'm shaking the phone, sorry. Keeping their ears clean, keeping their nose fold clean, keeping their tear stains clean. This is all part of their daily stuff. Sometimes we struggle with it when our females go into heat or they're pregnant. Sometimes it's worse, sometimes it's better. It's just weird how different things kind of affects it. So just trying to keep it clean is the biggest and best thing that you can do for it. So have questions, leave it in the comments. Now I'm going to show you the puppy packs and what comes in them. So this is the 4Health puppy food that they're going to be coming home on. This is what we send all of our English Bulldog puppies home on. It is a grain-free puppy formula from Tractor Supply. You can only get it at Tractor Supply. And this is what we use. They get 2 weeks worth. So if you're going to transition them to another food, you have plenty of food to start transitioning them and not upset their stomach. Alright, so I'm going to go over the puppy packs and what you guys are going to get in your puppy pack and the folder. So you got a bag and all this stuff is going to be in there. So you have the coconut wipes that I was talking about earlier. Love these. You can get a bigger bag at Walmart. The waterless shampoo you can also get at Walmart. They're going to come with 2 weeks worth of dog food. That'll be in there. And then they're going to come with some pine pellets. This is what we're using to litter box train them. So I've been told that if you put it in a place in your yard, they should find it and start using that area as their potty area. So I'm curious to see if it works with bulldogs. Somebody said they did it with their doodle and it worked wonderful, so we'll see. The next thing is a heartworm, flea, and tick prevention from the vet. You guys will be able to put that on yourselves. A bunch of toys. Who doesn't love toys? All the toys. One thing about rope toys, these need to be trashed. These 2 toys are good for right now, but as they start to shred these and take them apart, they need to be trashed and they no longer need rope toys. These cause obstructions and you'll be at the emergency vet spending thousands of dollars trying to save your dog. Obviously, more toys, a llama. Their big toy is a little bit different in each bag. So I think I got a llama and elephants and something else. I don't remember the other one. So they love these. They love those toys. And then a treat jar with treats in it. Then they get their folder. Their folder comes with their AKC paperwork, their vet records, a copy of the contract signed by them and me, and then their FI Nano microchip registration thing. So I'll kind of flip that over and show you guys. You guys can see the vet records here. It just shows that the stool sample was negative and they got their DHP parvo vaccine on February 28th and they need to go back on March 21st. So it's just kind of talking about that. And then their AKC paperwork is in there. I'm not going to show too much on that just because it has registrable information on there. And then they've got their FI Nano microchip paperwork. I haven't printed out the copy for the contract for this folder yet, but they'll be able to register them. The cool thing with the FI Nano is you don't have to pay for registering their microchip, but also you can register the dog to you, but if for some reason the dog gets lost or ends up in a shelter and they can't get a hold of you, they're gonna also contact me too and say, hey, like this dog's here, you know, can you get in touch with the owner, or can you come get the dog, whatever, and we'll be a backup contact on there. So that's pretty cool. We're pretty happy with that. But yeah, anyways, that is what you get in your puppy packs. And then we're also always here to answer questions. I feel like we're pretty good about that, answering questions all the time. So if you guys have any questions, leave a comment. Please like, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. All right, take care.